Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. Sanwo-Olu purchased rechargeable funds with 2 billion naira, governorship candidate alleges. I got 2 million naira, not 2 billion naira for rechargeable funds. Lagos State Deputy Governor breaks his silence. Benue Governor Hyacinth Alia reportedly approved 2 billion naira for the purchase of vehicles for himself and others. We are yet to receive Mohbad's autopsy reports, police says. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is presently receiving public scrutiny after state procurement records showed he approved 7.5 million naira to replace liquid fragrance in his office and 2 billion naira to purchase rechargeable funds for the office of his deputy Obafemi Hamzat. Other contracts awarded by the State Public Procurement Agency (PPA) in the second and third quarters of 2023 include approval of over 440 million naira for the purchase of a new Lexus LX 600 bulletproof sport utility vehicles for the use of the pole of office of the Chief of Staff. The Office of the Chief of Staff also got 18.5 million naira for the supply and distribution of 2,000 Noila chickens across the local government areas and wards in the state. The government also approved 152 million naira for the restoration of water supply at Idugaran Palace, the official residence of the Oba of Lagos. Records also showed that the state will spend 581 million naira to renovate St. Andrew's Anglican Church in the Oke-Popo area of the state. The Office of the Deputy Governor was awarded 30 million naira for monthly outreach of the indigent citizens by the wife of the Deputy Governor. The office also got another 30 million naira for empowerment program. The 2023 governorship candidate of the Action Democratic Congress, the ADC in Lagos, Funsho Doherty, who raised questions about some of the contracts, said that he has written an open letter to the governor, Sanwo-Olu, to review some of the projects that he made this known on his page on X, formerly Twitter. A netizen commented, "Those defending the LP governor will come and condemn this double standard." Another said, "In China, both the governor and his deputy will get nothing less than 40 years imprisonment or even face the death penalty after their trial, which would be brief in a matter of weeks for this sort of public funds misappropriation. But in Nigeria, we celebrate these rogues." Another person said, "In whatever you do, don't stop doing anything possible to leave Nigeria." A sad situation there. Next on what's trending, we have the Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat has refuted the claim by the Public Procurement Agency that his office got 2 billion naira to purchase rechargeable fans, rechargeable lights and fridges. Hamzat, in a memo addressed to the Director General of the Procurement Agency, said that the approval for the project was 2 million naira. He also claimed that his wife got 2.5 million naira each for her monthly outreach to indigent and empowerment program as against the 30 million naira captured by the agency. It will be recalled that the state governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Hamzat came under criticism for approving 7.5 million naira to replace liquid fragrance in Sanwo-Olu's office and 2 billion naira to purchase rechargeable fans for the office of Hamzat. However, Hamzat, in a memo signed by Director of Finance and Accounts Tola Ekemode on behalf of the Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Deputy Governor, said the reports by the agency was untrue, mischievous, fake and unfounded. The memo said that it is important to state that truly the office did get approval and awarded the provision of supply items, rechargeable fans, rechargeable lights and fridges for the sum of 2,017,849 as against the 2,017,840,000 naira as reported by Doherty in his purported letter. A netizen asked, 2 million for rechargeable fan. How much is air conditioner? A guy opined, they have turned a whole nation to a circus. And someone said, EFCC won't be active in things like this, and yet you want Nigeria to work. Next on what's trending is Governor Hyacinth Alia of the Benue State has approved 2 billion naira for the procurement of vehicles for himself, his deputy, House of Assembly members, and other government officials in the state, Sahara reporters are reporting. The financial records of the state obtained by Sahara reporters on Sunday, November 19th, showed that the money was approved on 5th of September 2023 and is only one among several other questionable expenses of the governor, which have amounted to over 40 billion naira in 5 months. The document, which Sahara reporters obtained from highly partly read, 2,760,018,000 amount paid as measurement certificate number 1 for the construction, rehabilitation of 16 number roads within Makurdi metropolis of Benue State, 15.39 kilometer, spending about 2,760,018,000 amounts paid as measurement certificate number 1 for procurement of fairly used Hummer 2-3 buses for palliative measures and used Toyota Hilux 2018-2019 model vehicles for security purpose. Also, another sum of 2,040,780,000 amounts paid based on anticipatory approval for procurement of vehicles for Your Excellencies, the Executive Governor and Deputy Governor, Assembly members, government officials in the state. The sources in the state government told Sahara reporters that the spendings keep coming despite the governor's initial promise to the people that he will not be wasteful in governance. A netizen said, "No one can save Nigeria. Absolutely no one. If you like, vote John the Baptist." A lady said, "Benue Road is the worst in the history of Nigeria." And a guy wrote, "You see, even man of God turned politician is the same as normal politician." Next on what's trending is Governor Alex Oti of Abia State spent a whopping sum of 927 million naira within 3 months on refreshments, meals, settlement of honorarium, allowances, welfare packages for government officials. Sahara also are reporting this. The report, titled Abia State Third Quarter July-September 2023 Budget Performance, was posted on the state government's website. The third quarter of the year to date performance is assessed against the revised 2023 budget that covers the original budget plus an amendment environment sum of 22,263,269 as summarized below. It read. Now, this budget performance report is produced by the Abia State Planning Commission Budget Department Office of the Accountant General Accounts Production Department and published on the Abia State website. In the report, the OT-led government spent about 223,389,889 naira on refreshment meals, while 350,400,000 was spent on honorarium and seating allowances for government officials within July and September 2023. A netizen commented, "Because the man paid all the hanging pensions of 8 years, they want to tag him. This is the best governor in Nigeria at this moment." A lady said, "And Abia State people were happy when he won the election. Abia people are just about to experience premium shege banza kowe." Another lady said, "Show us other states' spending budget because all of them are the same." Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see what Obasanjo said. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's NEWSFEED. Now, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has declared that Western liberal democracy has failed in Africa because it was forced on the continent. Obasanjo stated this on Monday while delivering his keynote address at a high-level consultation on rethinking Western liberal democracy for Africa in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. According to the former president, Western liberal democracy will never work as a system of government in Africa because it does not take into account the views of the majority of the people. Obasanjo described Western liberal democracy as a government of a few people, overall the people or population, and these few people are representatives of only some of the people and not fully representative of all the people. Invariably, the majority of the people are wittingly and unwittingly kept out. He advocated for what he termed as Afro-democracy in place of Western liberal democracy. According to him, the African countries have no business operating a system of government government in which they have no hands in its definition and design. Obasanjo said the weakness and failure of liberal democracy as it is practiced stems from its history, content, context, and practice. Once you move from all the people or to representatives of the people, you start to encounter troubles and problems. For those who define it as a rule of majority, should the minority be ignored, neglected, and excluded? In short, we have a system of government in which we have no hands to define and design, and we continue with it even though we know that it is not working for us. Those who brought it to us are now questioning the rightness of their invention, its deliverability, and its relevance today without reform. A netizen said, coming from someone who ruled for 8 years and an attempt for the third term, democracy may have its defects in Africa due to the political players, but this shouldn't be coming from the greatest beneficiary of the defective democracy. A guy said, Africa never had democracy to start with. It has always been subtle autocracy, dictatorship. Africa will take like a century to normalize. And someone else said, some folks talking about the man ruled for 8 years, he was never that bad. Someone who left his conference meeting to attend to a bombing at Berger. How many presidents after him come out boldly in front of multitudes to address it? Next on What's Trending, we have the national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, the APC, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, on Tuesday, November 21st, said the demise of Ace Kannywood movie director Aminu Surajo Bono is a big blow to the entertainment industry. Dr. Ganduje, who expressed shock over the passage of the popular actor, said that it came at a time when the industry needed him the most. A statement signed by his chief press secretary, Edwin Olofu, made available to newsmen on Tuesday, stated that Bono stands tall ahead of others in the entertainment industry in terms of commitment to preserve and promote the social-cultural values of the House of Fulani heritage. Mr. Olofu said that Bono's life and times in the industry created a positive impact and helped in no small measures enlist fellowship confidence to the industry. Ganduje said, I want to use this time to identify and commiserate with his immediate family in particular and Kannywood in general over the demise of one of the brightest brains in the industry, the Ace movie director Aminu Surajo Bono. The statement stressed that Bono's life and times at the entertainment industry brought fame to Kannywood. Ganduje maintained that the late film director's life on stage and offstage boosted the confidence of those who had contrary views to the industry. The APC national chairman noted, I must admit that Aminu Surajo Bono's exit has created a gap in the entertainment industry, and this is a reality that we must contend with years ahead. A netizen wrote, I swear even I barely slept yesterday. May Allah forgive him. Someone wrote, great loss. May Allah have mercy on him and make paradise his final abode. And another person opined, this is a lesson for Kannywood people. It's a lesson for all. Next on What's Trending, we have the Lagos State Police Command has said that the autopsy report of the late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, has not been given to them. The 27-year-old singer died on September 12 in the controversial circumstances. Nigerians demanded for an autopsy to be carried out to ascertain the real cause of his death. On September 21st, exactly 2 months today, his body was exhumed from where it was buried in Ikorodu, Lagos State, for an autopsy to be carried out. On October 6, the State Police Command announced the autopsy had been concluded while results were being awaited. Nigerians have been waiting anxiously for details of the result. However, in a chat with Punch, the spokesperson of the command, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, on Monday, November 20th, said the command is yet to receive the result. The autopsy report has not been given to us. Some people have been carrying rumors that it is ready, but it's one thing for it to be ready, it's another thing for it to be given to us officially. That we will receive and sign a copy that we have received it. So we don't work with rumors, we work with facts, he said. A netizen commented, if Mohbad's wife was really guilty, they would have released evidence and autopsy since. But for them to be hiding autopsy for 2 months now shows that the police are covering up someone powerful. There is no justice in this country. They should just release his body for proper burial, let everyone rest. All this delay tactics is tiring. A guy said, can you all imagine? Getting an autopsy result is not difficult. We must see to the end of this. Justice is all we need. And someone added, this boy has suffered. Nigeria, little things like this are made to look like a big deal. What is autopsy report for months now that is taking forever? And lastly, onto a funny video of a man who was shocked by a dog. Take a look.
No, don't let me get down. Una beg am for me. No, they beg am for me. No, beg am for me. Beg am for me. Beg am for me. Una beg am.
Who should be begged now, the dog or the man? And that is all on Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Hi.